What's up YouTube, WK with the deck that everybody's been waiting to see. And there's a hint right there. Rescue Cat Synchro, my take on it. Dark Arm Gores, Double Tomato Sangin, 1 Gale, 2 Rose, Cyber Dragon, 3 X-Saber Airbellum, Sea Koala, Panther, 2 Kitties, Spells, Autonomous Action Unit, we'll get to why that's in there, Brain Control, 2 Mind Control, skipped over monsters there, got 1 Guard, 1, 2, 3, 4 Spies, back to Spells, 3 Book, 2 Cold Wave, Trunade, MST, Storm, Reborn, Sarco, Pot Avarice times 2, Dust Shoot, Crush, 2 T-Roars, and Torrential. Now missing from the deck are Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, 3rd Cold Wave, and the reason why these are in the deck is this deck is explosive, and we don't really want to have cards that are slow. Bottomless Trap Hole is just too cold. They're just too slow at times, and those usually go on the side. I mean, standard builds will main them, but with people running Black Wings and whatnot, you Bottomless Trap Hole and monster, they chain Icarus attack, you know, if you don't go first. And I would rather just T-Roar them when they try to swarm, and then on my next turn explode and OTK them. Torrential's there, so well, the thing about the trap item I do have, it's pretty much chainable, and that's what I want since I'm running Cold Wave. And if I'm playing someone who runs Cold Wave, I want everything to be chainable. And Mirror Force, Bottomless, and Mirror Force and Bottomless just aren't chainable. They get nuked by Lila. You know, they get Mirror Force gets nuked by Lila, Icarus attack nukes Bottomless Trap Hole, and that kind of thing. The thing about Cold Wave, you know, it's personal preference. You can run triple Cold Wave, or I like this Autonomous Action Unit. You can take their Synchro for game. Take their kitty cat and pop their cat off to get your monsters. There's all kind of things you can do with Autonomous Action Unit. It's a 1500 steep life point payment, but you're not running Solemns. The turn you use it, you're looking to OTK or win anyway. And if it does become dead, you can always pitch it with Monk, and that's like the beauty of the spells. If any of these spells become dead, Pot of Avarice, mid-game you draw Sarco, you can just pitch it for Monk. And the reason I'm running it, because if I do draw that first turn and I don't have the explosive hand, I can always Sark away Crush card. I can Sark a kitty or Cold Wave, because by the time I get, I should be able to set up for an explosive turn. So yeah, and then some other tech picks. There's a lot of people online saying that 3 spies are bad. In some ways it is bad. I mean, if they mind control your spy, then you pretty much lost. But that can happen with any deck. I mean, brain controlling your on your Dark Arm hurts just as bad. So, or even mind control on your mind control on just about any monster at any point of the time is dead. But that's the reason why I run tomatoes. Give them a fail so I can bluff set tomato, have the mind control. They'll still sync with it, but they won't get that plus off of a flip spy. And the current trend is to run 2 or 3 guards over 3 spies and an extra gale. And a lot of people don't like Des Koala. They prefer 2 Panthers because both 2 of them they're crushable, and it's dark. And then that way they can cut their monster count down, run 2 allures. But I just don't see a reason to remove from play any of my dark monsters. And I'd rather go with wins, which is turn 1 Cold Wave plus set spy. And you can't win With her one cold wave guard, it's a little bit harder to do that. Another thing, Sequala. It's pretty good tech. A lot of times I wish I had him, but without Natural Beast, the level 5 OCG tuner that negates spells by milling the top 2 cards, I can't justify running them. And we also don't have Brionac to ditch it from your hand if you draw it. So it's like a dead card. It's kind of like Top and Secator without Test Tiger. So it's just kind of a dead card. Sometimes you can set it and hope they crash a tomato in it, and then your turn drop Kitty and use this effect, but that's so situational. I've been toying around with DD Crazy Beast, but we don't have Natural Pachyon, the other OCG that removes 2 cards from play to negate a trap, and so that's why I can't really justify running him, even though his effect of remove from play monsters. I mean, this thing doesn't have to send it to the graveyard to get its effect. It doesn't have to live through the battle, so if you can crash a Mystic Tomato heads up and the tomato will be removed from play just by its effect, or they have a face down defense position tomato, Necro Garden, a Sanguine, anything else that could fall to that. The Raikou, even the Raikou nukes it and the Raikou still removed from play. So those are some of the advantages in the OCG to running it, in addition to it being an Earth non-tuner for the Synchro of Pachyon. Alright guys, this is WK Dad's version of Cat Synchro. Quick rundown of the deck list again. Tell me what you think. Have any questions on my card choices? Send me a PM. You want to know how the deck runs, how it plays. Really good record versus Lightsworn and Blackwings with this deck. Still going through some testing. Haven't quite figured out my final build yet, but I'm really loving this build. Alright, WK Dad, Team DKF signing out. Peace.